Hey everyone, it's Tazima here, back again with Quickfire episode 4. If you're unfamiliar with the rules, please check the description below because it takes a little while to explain them. All community questions again because you guys are great at coming up with topics, so here we go. First topic I got is asked by Reptorian. He wants to know my favorite Halo map of all time. Now this is a really tough question but it's definitely going to be one of the Halo 3 big team battle maps because that was the Halo I played the most and a really great time on those big team battle maps. As far as competitive maps go, I would have to say the Pit, custom game maps, definitely Sandbox, but probably my favorite big team battle map of all time in Halo 3 would probably either be, it would be probably Sandbox or Avalanche. Zanzibar was probably my favorite Halo 2 map because that was an awesome map, and Zanzibar is the last resort for those of you who are kind of newer to the Halo series. So, great maps, Halo 3, Halo 2, Halo Reach, awesome maps. Okay, next topic I got. Connor wants to know about RPG games and what I think. Oh, personally, I absolutely love RPG games. Like, I enjoy them so much. From Elder Scrolls Oblivion to games like Mass Effect. Those games are totally awesome. I really like them. And I really think that they're just like a great break from the kind of hardcore, fast-paced shooters they have nowadays. And they have all these really intense, really fast-paced. The RPG games really aren't as always fast-paced, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. They really do a good job at pacing the action and the thrill of the game, and you have those decision games, which I really like and I really enjoy. RPG games, definitely a big plus in my book. I definitely play a lot of them. Okay, next topic I got here is asked by Paul B. He wants to know about the laser decline in Halo Reach, and should it be bring back to its previous status. Now, it's common knowledge that the laser in Halo Reach just isn't as good as the laser in Halo 3. I mean, it's barely on any maps, and when you do get it, it's not as powerful. You can easily swipe people and not kill them in one hit, which is really frustrating. And I really don't know why Bungie weakened the laser for Halo Reach. It wasn't really overpowered at all in Halo 3. It was actually took a lot of skill, and it was really a lot of fun to use in Halo 3 because it did take that skill. Not so much in Halo Reach. I hope that 343 kind of brings it back with Halo 4. I don't think they will for Halo Reach with the title update or anything like that. Next topic I got here is asked by Suyan Than. He wants to know, will Halo 4 be like the other Halos, or will it be more like Reach? And I honestly think that Halo 4 will be a combination of Halo Reach and the older Halos. 343 definitely wants to keep what Bungie has done and wants to pass it on. So armor abilities are definitely here to stay. Whether you love them or hate them, I definitely think they're coming back. And I think that the BR will be back. And I think that the higher jumping, because it is Master Chief instead of these old Spartans from all the way back in the time of Reach. So it's definitely going to be a combination of Halo Reach and the old Halos. I think it's going to be the best of both worlds kind of scenario. So I'm looking forward to see what they got. Okay, next topic I got here is by Mr. Terranzone. He wants to know what I think about the Halo 4 developer switch between Bungie and 343. Now, so far, I think that it looks pretty good. I'm kind of impressed by what 343 has done with the Halo Anniversary Edition and what they're doing with the title update and stuff like that. So to me, they have already kind of proven themselves that they're really willing to take on the Halo role and what Bungie has done. And also 343, a lot of the 343 staff were previously Bungie. Like the head storyboard is in Bungie. A lot of the engineers, the design people, a lot of them were transferred over to 343. So it definitely is like half Bungie, kind of half new people. So it's kind of an old new mix, and it's going to be pretty exciting to see what they got. Next topic I got here is by Doom Laster. He wants to know about the controller settings in Halo Reach, and should there be a different controller setting that allows for a left trigger zoom, such like in Call of Duty or Battlefield. And what I'd say no, that there shouldn't be a left trigger zoom in Halo because really there's not a lot of weapons. I really don't think that the iron sight thing would work for Halo. Halo is definitely more of a shoot from the hip kind of thing. I like it that way. I don't want Halo to become kind of an iron sight thing because that is kind of the modern standard nowadays. You kind of see that a lot. So Halo definitely switches it up a little bit to bring back an old classicer style with the just shoot from the hip, which is a great thing. Okay, next topic I got here is by Fiber Optic Films. He wants to know what I think about the Forge World community maps. Now, the Forge World community maps, I would have to say some of them are probably the best maps in Halo Reach because The Halo Reach maps, I don't really like them too much, but some of them are pretty good. But the Halo Reach Forge World maps do a really good job. They aren't just kind of randomly selected like they were in Halo 3. All these maps were done through a big Forge World contest that Bungie held, and they went through such rigorous like testing, balancing, all that kind of stuff. So they're really Bungie approved. They're really creative because Bungie didn't make them. So they took the best community maps because Bungie was kind of out of creativity with their community maps. And the last topic I got today is by Dude Guy. He wants to know if I prefer the DMR or the BR. Now, a knee-jerk reaction for me would be to say the BR, definitely the BR, because it's just classic kind of Halo 3. It's awesome with the 4-shot, more powerful and stuff like that. But the DMR is also very good. It's really grown on me. It has a really powerful feel. If the bloom on the DMR, which 343 is making a game type with no bloom, I think that with the no bloom, I will actually prefer the DMR over the BR. But only time will tell, because the DMR definitely feels a lot more powerful than the BR, and I really like that feel. With the no bloom, I think it's going to be awesome. Maybe better than the BR, we'll have to see. Okay guys, well that's it for this episode of Quickfire. If you liked the video, please express your liking in the various ways to do so. As usual, leave a comment below with a topic that you would like to see in Quickfire. Every topic I see in the comments below, I will add to my huge pile of topics, which is getting huger as the day goes on with you guys come up with some great stuff, which is really awesome. If I didn't choose your question, it's always in there. It could be chosen next time or maybe 20 times after that. It'll be in there until however I choose it. I really want to try to get some kind of topics that aren't really gaming related. I want to get some kind of off topic, anything you want to know about me, anything like that. Just random topics, so maybe I can do an off topic quickfire one of these times instead of a gaming one. Switch it up a little bit. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.